You must be very pleased with the resilience that you players showed to play for so long, 10 men, guessing that.
Yes, it's a good point. With two different scenarios, I think we started well. We managed the first part of the game properly, according to our game plan, and this red card changed the whole dynamic. And it wasn't obvious to react properly, but we kept the score until the halftime, and we had the opportunity to change this game plan. And it was obvious that the second half was connected with deep block and opportunities through set plays. And I think it went well. The first 20 minutes, I think we were even dominant during this part of the game. We conceded this goal, and I really liked the reaction, because it could have been like the end of the game, because with 10 men, 1-0 down, sometimes you can just give up. It wasn't the case. We kept the ability to go forward and to think that it was possible to change the score, and it happened.
The red card was right in front of you. What was your feeling at the time, having seen it back?
Yeah, it's still difficult. We have to respect the decision.
Reynolds has obviously had an excellent season so far. Are you a little bit disappointed given his experience?
Yeah, absolutely. Granit spoke in the dressing room about these red cards. He experienced this feeling before in his career, so it can happen. So now the main point was the score, the ability to win a point today.
Can you talk us through the decision to start Chris with Habib being out, and obviously he was very disappointed to have to come off because he was playing so well. It's a difficult decision for you in that moment.
Yes, yeah, it's difficult. I think he played really well for his real debut in the Premier League. So I'm happy for him, because he's a hard worker, always connected with the energy of the squad, even if he was a sub at the beginning of the league. After that, we had to change something to stay consistent and solid out of possession. So it was important to change the shape.
We spoke a little bit this summer where you said that you felt that height and defensive ability was going to be vital this season. The second half, where you had Michele, Ballard, Alderete, is that kind of what you thought you would need this season? I'm pleased with you.
Yes, we are talking about the full squad, 10 men today. I think it's really important to have a solid shape to be able to defend properly this defensive third. Otherwise, against strong opponents in this league, it's really impossible to be competitive. So this part of the game was a real purpose through the pre-season and for the first 5 games, and I think it was a really good practice today for that.
If you look at Mukiele in particular, Bridges, I mean, we often talk about young players coming into the Premier League, needing time to get used to it, the physicality, all of that. I mean, the way he's played at Palace last weekend and then again here today, how surprised have you been by how quickly he's just got up to speed with what you need defensively in the Premier League?
Yeah, for me, it's not a surprise, because they have in this back line, if we can speak about Nordi and Omar and even Ballard, who came off the bench, they have the physical attributes and the mentality to defend in the box, and they have experience as well. So I'm not surprised. I think the recruitment process was really focused on specific qualities, and it was obvious that they have these qualities, and I'm happy with the output, because sometimes you can see something and on the pitch it's not the case, but yeah, it's really well connected with the assessment.
And then at the other end, that's Wilson's third goal now of the season. I mean, again, you know, we talked about could all of your strikers be clinical enough, because clearly you're not going to get the same number of chances you probably get in the Championship. Well, he's made a really good start at it, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. And we need these 3 strikers, and they'll have momentum, sometimes ups, sometimes down. And we had many conversations with them, and it's really clear that the competition helps, and for them and for the squad as well. So because we can't stay and maintain the high level only with one. So it was a good moment for Woodson today, and I hope it will be the case for Ellie and Brian later.
And any indication on Habib? What's he done and how serious is he?
We don't know yet. The diagnosis is in progress, but probably we'll have to wait a few weeks.
Is it a muscular thing or?
Yeah.
For all the new players you signed, how important was it to protect the spirit inside the squad? For all the new players that you signed in the summer, how important was it to protect that spirit that is inside the dressing room?
Yes, it's really important. We saw it today because they are coming in a new club, but the identity, the game model, the previous experiences are still here, and it's like a foundation. The recruitment process was really important because it was a main objective to keep the consistency of this identity. Otherwise, we'll lose something. Here, the togetherness, the ability to play together and to learn every day, to stay connected with his teammate is really important. And we can have maybe a more talented player, but the togetherness is a non-negotiable point. And I think they showed so far that they are able to connect with these ideas.
And if somebody had offered you, from your first 5 games in the Premier League, 2 wins, 2 draws and a defeat, would you have snapped their hands off?
Yeah, it's not too bad. We don't know what can happen, so we always want to chase the victory. When it's possible to win points, do it, because I think in that league sometimes a player can just decide to win the game and okay, let's wait the next round, because today it was impossible to win. But against Villa, I think we showed that it was possible to win today, even with 10 men. We showed great consistency and great character.
You've made 14 signings, the club has made 14 signings, and yet it looks like a team, you look like a unit. Apart from the mindset, what have you done to make it seem structurally so coherent?
I think we are keeping the consistency of our methodology. We have a clear game model. We want to recruit players who fits with this game model through different positions. And we want to learn every day, and being consistent is the key. So it was the case for the recruitment process and the case for the development of the squad right now. So it's still the same process, and I'm really happy with the mindset of the squad. After a defeat or after a win, a draw, we keep the same behavior. We want to assess the mistakes, what went well as well, and we work hard during the week, and we try our best to win points during the weekend.
I mean, you mentioned mindset on Friday as well. What else, apart from mindset, do you like about your team?
I think today I was really pleased with the reaction after the red card and the reaction after the goal conceded, because these 2 points can change totally the mindset, and they stayed consistent. Togetherness, the belief that it was possible to win something today, even through bad experiences, bad feelings, bad emotions, they stayed consistent. So I really like this part of the game.
Last season, the team that had come up through the playoff, it took them until February to get to 9 points. You have 8 already. The confidence that you must have taken as a group for all the signings that you've made, the confidence that you've got from this start must have been impossible to put a price on.
Yeah, it's important because it's still better to work on positive vibes. Sometimes you can lose 3 or 4 games in a row, even if you played well. You can't get points, so it was the case. But at the same time, this dynamic is always fragile. So the consistency of our process at that level is really key. You win, you lose, stay consistent, try your best, work hard, stay connected, and try to win points when it's possible.
Right. Can I just ask
Yeah, last one, please.
Will Mandava get a fine? Will you be punished?
I don't know. He will be punished because he won't play. So first point. After that,
Dan Lee,
yeah.
you came on and won a big tackle for you at the end.
Yeah.
How pleasing is that for
Yeah, it's really positive, and it shows that if you stay connected, you work hard, you'll have your opportunity. It was the case today, so happy for him, happy for Rigi, happy for the players who came off the bench and showed their qualities, and for the others, stay connected and you have the opportunity as well to help the squad.